My name is Christina Delijakova, and I'm a master's student at York University. My supervisor is Professor Richard Bello, and our research is up in the subarctic in Churchill, Manitoba. And what we are looking at is how the Hudson Bay influences the carbon dynamics of the Hudson Bay lowlands.
My name is Greg Thiemman. I'm an assistant professor of environmental studies at York University here in Toronto. My research focuses on the ecology of polar bears. I'm particularly interested in their foraging behavior and habitat use. The James Bay region has been relatively unstudied, so we're focusing there and trying to learn some new things. Overall, the southern Hudson Bay subpopulation, based on all the evidence that's available, seems to be stable. It doesn't seem to be declining at this point, although there have been documented declines in the condition of polar bears. We can say that without doubt, polar bears use sea ice as their primary habitat. And we can say without a doubt that polar bears are just like any other species, where habitat loss means population decline and eventually species loss. So that's where climate change really comes into my work, is this direct and very strong relationship between the climate and sea ice, and a very strong and direct relationship between sea ice and polar bears. So what we're seeing in southern Hudson Bay is potentially some precursors to population decline. That the body condition is declining. The numbers haven't reflected that yet, but given the trends in sea ice in Hudson Bay and throughout the Arctic, population declines in this region are probably unavoidable. My answer would be no. We don't know enough, and there's not enough said about the state of the planet. But having said that, it's not easy to get that message across in a way that affects meaningful change. Climate change is having indisputable, strong negative effects on northern wildlife. These effects are widespread and profound, and are having profound effects on northern people that utilize and rely on wildlife resources. The policy decisions that need to be made will have strong benefits. It's not too late to at least stop, and in some cases reverse, the patterns of environmental decline that have negatively affected wildlife populations. And I urge you to make these decisions quickly and based on the best available evidence.
Give more focus to educating the public and industries about the dangers of climate change and environmental degradation.